Right now, most people use AI like this. You open it, ask a question, close it, it answered. You move on. That is a very expensive calculator. I want you to show you what it looks like when AI works while you are not watching. My inbox, 100 real emails. Agent ran at 2 a.m. I was asleep. Let me show you what I woke up to. 11 flagged, context written on each one, replies drafted for the ones that needed it, waiting for me to hit send. Hi, I am Parag, sold my first company to Paytm, went through Y Combinator with the second. Now I am building BoringOS, an open source framework for running AI agents. What I am about to show you is live, my actual machine, no staging. I have spent the last 5 months building this layer. No marketing, no aggressive sales. The framework is open source and it is already doing $10,000 a month in revenue. I'm going to do a full video on how that works, the monetization, what is next, and the plan for next month when we actually start selling. That one is coming. Subscribe to me. One thing before we start, what I'm going to show you today are the starting flows for someone going AI native with a brain. Inbox, Copilot, CRM, the foundation. But I'm going to keep showing you use cases on this channel that most people building on AI right now simply cannot do. Multi-agent pipelines, real-time dashboards, notification systems, complex routing across tools, things I have not seen anyone else demo yet. And I will show you how to build them in plain English. No configuration files, no complex code to wire together. This is the thing about BoringOS. It is built opinionated. There are right ways to do things, and the system is designed around those. If you follow the patterns, you do not have to think hard. You just describe what you want and it works. This is the whole point of building BoringOS. So today is the entry point. Stick around for what comes next. There is a real difference between AI that responds and AI that acts. Most people have the first kind. The first kind waits. You open it, you ask, it answers, you close it. Fine for writing a paragraph, useless for running a workflow. The second kind runs without you. It reads your emails while you sleep. It remembers context across every thread. It knows which reply to draft and which to flag. It does not wait to be asked. That second kind is harder to build. Not because the AI is harder, because the layer around the AI has to be right. The memory, the routing, the tools, the timings. I built that layer. This is what it does. Think of this like a live show. 3 tricks, each one builds on the last. By the end, I want you to see what I see when I look at this. Every morning before I open my laptop, an inbox triage agent has already run. It read every email that came in overnight. It categorized them. It flagged what needs a decision from me and filed what does not. Anushi sent this at 1:15 in the morning from her phone. Watch what the agent did with it. It did not just flag it, it went back to an earlier email she sent that same morning where she mentioned wanting the demo deck and pricing after our call. It remembered that. Then it drafted a full reply. Apology for the delay, both attached. Starter plan at $299 a month, growth at $799, suggested Tuesday for a follow-up call. Signed as me. I was asleep at 1:15 a.m. The agent read the thread, found the context from an earlier email, and wrote a reply I would have written. That is not sorting. That is memory. There is a difference. That is because the agent has a memory. Every email it processes gets written into what it knows. The next time that person shows up, it already has the history. This is the part that breaks people's brains when they first see it. The AI remembers not just this session permanently across every email, every run, every morning. Most inbox tools sort by date or sender. This one sorts by what actually matters to the work. That is a different category of tool. And this is the log of everything it ran. All of this happened while I was asleep. Same setup, same data, but now I am going to give it something harder than sorting. The email that came in this morning from Anushi, I want to set up a call with her next week, put together a one pager on what we know about her from our conversations before the call. I did not tell it where the history lives. I did not tell it what format I wanted. I did not open a document and start typing. I just told it what I needed. This is the difference between a chatbot and an agent. A chatbot answers, an agent acts. 90 seconds. A full brief in my drive while I was still looking at the email. And notice what it did not do. It did not ask me five clarifying questions. It did not give me a bullet list of things to fill in yourself. It just went and did it. But this is still setup. Act 2 is the setup for Act 3. BoringOS ships with modules. Think of them as apps you install and your agents gain new abilities. No code chain, no configuration files, one file. I'm going to install the CRM module right now. That is it. Drag a file, CRM is live. The agents already know it exists. Now back to the copilot. Add Mira Murati from Thinking Machines Lab. Contact company deal, one sentence. No form opened, no field, filed manually. I did not touch a spreadsheet. I talked to it. Open any contact. This is what the agent built on Mira, former CTO of OpenAI, now running a $12 billion company, full career timeline going back to 2007, persona profile, and four live alerts, including co founders leaving last month. A $200,000 deal was automatically created and linked to her. And the company, founded in 2025, $2 billion in funding, 169 employees in San Francisco. The agent found all of this website, industry, size from the one sentence I typed. You did not research this. You did not fill any of it in. This is the difference between a CRM and a living contact layer. And one more thing, you will check when you try this system, and I will tell you how to do that. If an email comes in from someone already in your CRM, it automatically shows up on their contact record. The agent recognizes the sender, matches it, and logs it. No configuration, it just works. That is the prestige. The Inbox Act looked like organization. The Copilot Act looked like productivity. But this is what it actually means to have agents running your work. The data connects itself. The context follows the relationship. The thing that usually falls through the cracks does not fall through anymore. Here is what I think is happening and what I'm willing to commit to on camera. Right now, the companies are in the buying phase, a tool for every problem. The bill is growing, the integrations are breaking, the context is scattered. What comes after the buying phase is always the same: consolidation. People stop buying and start asking, what is the one layer we actually need? We are 1 to 2 years from that question becoming urgent. The companies that have already built or deployed an orchestration layer by then will have an operational advantage that is very hard to close. Not because the technology is proprietary, because the memory is. Every run, every decision, every agent output compounds into institutional context that new tools cannot import. And I'm going to make a call, my note, dated June 2026. By end of 2027, the majority of serious AI forward companies will have rationalized their stack down to one orchestration layer with modular agents on top. The niche tool market consolidates or dies. The orchestration layer becomes the moat. BoringOS is the open source version of that layer. I am building it in public. Let's see if I'm right. Hopefully, I am. I grade every node on camera when it resolves. The code is live, link below. If you are already thinking about something you would build with this, that instinct is right. Start there.